Hey, what's up, guys? It's Eric with Plugged In Recovery. Today, I am at the Buena house with the resident of the week, Charles. Charles, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey everybody, as he said, I'm Charles Smith. My claim date is June 18th, 2023. And what's the cool part is that I gave my life to being sober as a birthday gift just to myself. My birthday is actually June 17th. And I woke up one day and I realized that I wasn't going to live out another year as the way I was living. And was great. I ended up calling up Buena Vista and turned myself in as a resident. And, I start meeting Wade at the H&I meetings. And, I just really admire Wade as a person, but I also like this story. I got to learn about him. And then after graduating, I chose to stay out in Chandler instead of going back to Tucson. And, I was just basically shopping around for places to live. And I found Wade, and Wade was really happy to jump at the opportunity to, just have me come and stay at one of his most beautiful houses. And is gave me a great responsibility to just keep working this out and seeing it through, and it just keep getting better every day.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, it's good to hear that you're coming from Buena Vista. I know Plugged In does a H&I there, and it's always cool to see guys get out and move into sober living.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just tell us a little bit about what life is like since you moved in, what the houses are like, and the culture here?
Right. Well, it's mainly like I thank God for our manager because the first thing that he sold me on about the house, like this wasn't just a sober living house. It's this house is structured around like being even more so like a family. And I was actually able to welcome my family in, and everyone here welcomed my mom and dad in. They just flew in last week out of St. Louis, and which I was originally raised at. And everything was beautiful. It was like just being at home, and my mom and dad left with six more sons, and everything is beautiful. And I've been able to reap the spoils of living just in the neighborhood. It's just a beautiful neighborhood, and I actually work right down the street, so I ride my bike to work, and I get to wave at the neighbors. I get to live the life that I can only dream of, or even watch on like old school TV. Just really being a good person, part of this big community, and just being like a really healthy, just being a healthy individual and able to make a contribution to it.
That's awesome, man. And I know a big part of Plugged In is just getting you plugged in to the community, right?
Yes.
I mean, how has Mike, the house manager, people at the house, how have they been able to help you like get to meetings and meet people in the community?
Yeah, and so it basically break down to just the way I said it. Like, it's the way we all live in this house. Like, we live here just like a family unit. So like, just if any of us going to the meeting, it's just like dinner time. Like, I wouldn't just make myself a plate. I'll make a plate for everybody. So if everybody's sitting around and he's like, "Hey guys, let's go catch a meeting," like, it's really fun. Like, we all jump in the car and we make a really good event out of it, and we all keep growing even more. Like, every time that we do that.
That's awesome, man. Well, as we kind of wrap up here, I mean, if you could go back to, that day on your birthday, right, where you decided that you wanted to get sober, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give yourself?
Man, the crazy part to think about it, like, I I think it draws down to a really fine line. Like, is that day could have been the worst day I ever felt in my life, but it was also the very best day that I ever gave myself, because I turned that moment of desperation into a blessing. And it really came down really to a point where, I couldn't find any way out, but just to give myself to make this choice to really step out and really have the courage to, you know, and this courage was really blind, but I really stepped out to really just give myself and my children, my family, shoot, like a better chance, and shoot, like a better way to live this life that shoot, like I was blessed to have.
That's awesome, man. And for anybody who's watching that might be on the fence about moving into sober living, what would you tell them?
Man, like the main thing I would tell you guys is always know that, like, shoot, like, you as a person deserve it. Shoot, like, and just all the things that happened in the past. It's really easy to leave there, but if you get a chance to offer yourself better, yeah, please take that chance, because I don't know where I would be if I didn't.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on being Resident of the Week. We'll see you guys next week.